English yoga after. We can take a first question. Meredith, please unmute.
Gerrit, you were on such a great run. Why do you think you weren't quite as sharp this evening as you had been in the past?
I don't have an answer for that. I think it was one of those nights. Just wasn't as crisp. If there's one thing that stood out, it's just the ability to consistently execute like a string of pitches in a row, and get the ball a little bit more to the corners. Certainly with the breaking ball. There's just a few sequences tonight where I felt like we threw a really excellent pitch, and we followed it up with a really bad pitch. The first homer jumps right out. I mean, they throw an excellent fastball at the top, trying to go back up there again and leave it over the middle of the plate. Good. And then the one that chased me out of it is like a slider, good slider, and then followed up with a bad slider. And there's just some of that tonight, and some good pitches, fought off and hit well, and then some predictable pitches and some bad ones. So
clearly not the end result you would have liked, but do you accept that games like this are going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear to me that it wasn't going to be maybe as crisp as we wanted it to be, especially after I couldn't really stop the bleeding there for a minute. But I felt that we could certainly keep us in the ball game, and I was shooting to get through 6, but I think Aaron had probably seen enough. So, oh well, we'll just have to get better.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Gerrit? Eric Boland, please unmute.
Gerrit, you said it was evident that maybe it might be a little bit of a struggle tonight. Was that in the bullpen? Was that in the first inning? When did you feel that maybe it just wasn't going to be as crisp?
I think the first inning was okay. I mean, he came out and executed 3 in a row to Calhoun. He snuck it by Luke, and then we pitched out of that well. But it was evident, I think, maybe like second or third, where he just really couldn't get the breaking ball quite to the edge, or throwing fastballs in hittable spots when they were. I mean, they were looking for it, and they were looking for it up, and I just wasn't able to out execute them in some of those positions, and as a credit to them for putting good swings on good pitches. So kind of in the middle. The pregame bullpen was fine. I mean, I don't really put any stock into that other than just warming up, but just a little bit of extra life, a little bit of extra location, and then some good swings on bad pitches.
Was there one pitch that you felt was working for you tonight, or was it just a struggle across the board with everything?
It was like, again, I threw some good curveballs. I threw some terrible ones. I threw a good slider, and I threw a bad one. I threw a good fastball. I just couldn't string, I just wasn't stringing 3, 4, 5 pitches together in a row that I really liked, and they were on. I mean, they put some good swings on some good pitches. Again, like Calhoun's in a good spot to lead the game off, puts a lot of pressure on us. The catcher stays inside a fastball up the middle. Dahl takes a 2-strike fastball up and away and drives it. It's like, so there's some situations like that, but just a little bit of crispness to get a little bit more off the barrel, or get the pitch a little bit to the location in some spots where they were swinging, and they put a good swing on the pitch.
Thank you, Gerrit.
We go next to Brian Hope.
Gerrit, you do now hold the record, 61 strikeouts without a walk. What are your thoughts on that? What is just how do you reflect on that accomplishment?
Well, it's pretty cool. I wish it would have come in a bit of a win. So yeah, I'm kind of more focused on the fact that we lost.
Understood. Thank you.
Any other questions for Gerrit? All right, thank you for the time, Gerrit. We'll be back.